All right, welcome back. Today we're going to be looking at how to add a new game to a game drive that you've purchased from RetroRig. So when you get the game drive, you should have whatever front end you're using, typically Launchbox or something like that. You will have something that looks like this. You will also have a folder that looks something like this. This is all of your ROMs for the Nintendo Switch. Now, if you sourced an NSP or an XCI file, either one will work, that you want to add here, there's a couple things you need to do. Um, the first one is very easy. You just go in and you will move the file that you're trying to add. In this case, we're adding Cuphead. You will add that to whatever folder that you have. If you got a drive from us, it'll look something like this. It'll be under ROM switch. If you're using the Launchbox folder, like we talked about in the previous video, you can use that as well. But wherever you want this ROM to be, you want to put it there. So now we have this. So if I go back to Launchbox, nothing happened. So all you have to do is go to Tools, Import ROM Files, Single Platform. We did this in our previous video, but if this is, if you're just wanting to add something to an existing collection, it's very similar. And here, if you're adding multiple games, you can just do add folder. If you're adding a single game, you can also do add file. I tend to just do add folder, dump a bunch of games in the folder that all my other games are in, and then just hit add folder. We're going to navigate back to that folder and select that. And then it's the same process as we showed before. You go here, you're going to need to either in this dropdown go down to Nintendo Switch, or you can just search Nintendo Switch. And again, if you get a drive from us, this will already be set up. So you just have to search for it here, click next. The emulator is already associated with it. Hit next. And again, if you got a drive from us, I highly recommend use files in their current location. It keeps your ROM separate from the specific front end that they're running in. But however you want to do it, you can also copy or move the files. But we'll just use them in their current location. Default settings here, you just hit next. I tend to keep the defaults for the media here. This is just screenshots, the things you see over here. I keep the default for those. Hit next. Emu Movies, it'll play videos when you have games selected and stuff. I don't have much use for that, so I just don't keep it configured. And then here again, if all of your files, like we have here, you'll see Cuphead is here, all of them are at the top level of the folder that we gave to Launchbox. So we can keep this checkbox checked because it's going to speed up a little bit. It's not going to look at any of the subfolders for any games because we know all our games are just in that one folder that we gave to Launchbox. But if you have games in subfolders of the folder that you specified, you want to make sure that this is unchecked. And then you'll see here, it's not picking up all of these games because it already has them. It is just picking up Cuphead because that's the new one that we've added. And then all you have to do is click finish. Then you go in here and Cuphead has been added. And that is how you add games to your RetroRig game drive.